I find it very interesting. Let me click all this off. I find it interesting that no matter what you do, you can't full screen this unless I'm just dumb. Unless I'm a fucking idiot. If you go on to images and on the Google, you just cannot full screen any of these. Like, no matter what you click here, it fucking takes you to the article. But that's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about the Fallout TV series, and I guess my summation of it, because you have these TV shows, you have these movies, you have these other forms of entertainment other than video games that are based off video games, and if you're a normie, if you're someone who, I don't know, has never actually played video games or at least played them tangentially, you'll look at these things and you don't understand why people who, again, like for the Borderlands TV show, why people who have played Borderlands, like all four of them, even three, the shittiest one, why they just wouldn't like the movie, or again for Fallout, people who played all the video games, and I played them all with the exception of Shelters and Brotherhood, or what, it was two. No, I played two. And why people who've played the games, right? That came out before this, why they just wouldn't like the TV show. And I guess I'll do my best to explain it because I've heard good things about it, and I've heard bad things about it. Like, I heard they tried to make the main female lead, the trope of the strong, independent woman. And the actress was like, well, no, that's not really the point of my character. Like, it'd make no sense in this situation why she'd be that. She's completely out of her element. And I think that's a good thing when the actors and actresses themselves, somewhat to an extent, stand up for their character and, the authenticity of the show and of the IP itself, because that's effectively what you were in the games. You were completely out of your element. But it was still, your bog standard Bethesda game. And I'm playing through 3. So I guess I'll use. Well, I guess this is based off New Vegas, so. But the idea was kind of like 3, so I'll use that as sort of the benchmark. Like, you didn't really know where to go. It's like you step out and you see Megaton. And you're like, oh, well, I guess I need to go here. You go there and you're immediately greeted by somebody, and he kind of dumps a couple things on you, but he leaves you to your devices. In the classic Bethesda way. And again, I've never seen the TV show because I don't care for it. I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. And because it goes against the spirit of Fallout. Again, the point of Fallout and the idea of Fallout is that war never changes, and it's something that it tells you literally within a couple minutes of the game pressing the new game button or the new game option. Like, starting a new game, it tells you that war never changes. But and that's in the game. That's in every game, right? That's the theme. Like, we nuked each other effectively to the Stone Age, and we still kill each other. We still go to war with each other. But the TV series is like, no, in fact, it wasn't the United States that worked with biological weapons, and in response, China sent nukes to America. Then everyone started nuking each other. It is the Vault-Tec and a bunch of rich guys wanted to start war because it's profitable, and it's like, even that doesn't make any sense from a layman's perspective. Like, maybe if you look at it through the eyes of an American, sure, but if you look at it through the eyes of literally anybody else from any other part of the planet, again, it's just a story that does not resonate like worldwide. It's only the current American trope that could, it resonate with, and even just normies, right? Because again, the point of all the other Fallouts, like the other Fallouts, the other Bethesda projects, even four, resonated throughout the world, right? And as well as other Bethesda properties. And again, the point of Fallout is, like in one, it was you against the super mutants, a force that seeks to replace humanity. And two, it was you raving against the entropy of the wasteland and going back to the old archaic ways of killing each other and not, preserving anything. And three, it was you and the Brotherhood and the Enclave throwing hands with each other. When in New Vegas, it was the NCR and the Caesar's Legion throwing hands with each other, right? In four, it was, well, in four was a little bit more odd, but it was the Institute raving against everybody else, the Brotherhood, the Railroad, the Minutemen. And again, the base idea is that, oh, we are still at war, we will still kill each other, we will still fight against each other, even when the world's effectively destroyed. And then that's, at the end of the day, that's why I don't like the TV series, because it goes against the spirit of Fallout and everything I've seen from the trailer. It looked clean, like it doesn't take anything seriously, the basic Hollywood tropes that serve nobody. And that's predominantly why I'm not gonna watch it. And again, I'm also not gonna watch it because I don't need to. Like, there's no need. You good, Lucy? There's no need for me to watch the TV show over, an anime like Kaiju number 8, or it was number 9. No, it's number 8. Like, people watch, normies will watch it. Normal people who do not play video games will watch it just out of curiosity and like it, and that's fine. Again, if you watch it tangentially, you're not gonna really care. Oh yeah, here's this picture where they literally removed her ass using editing, and there's a guy who on Twitter who 100% woke up one day and was like, "Forgive me, Lord, for I must meme." Put the ass back. Lucy, you do this every time. What's wrong with you? Put the ass back using Photoshop, and people got mad at him. And it's like, my brother in Christ, they removed it, and that's fine, but they put it back, and that's a bad thing. Whatever. But, and again, if you just watch it tangentially, you'll like it. But if you're like me and you're interested in the mythos and the lore and all that of Fallout, you're not gonna like it. Like, apparently Shady Sands was nuked before the events of New Vegas, and that's is an inconsistency because it's never it was never brought up in the game if Shady Sands was nuked before the events. So that just doesn't make any sense. And apparently it was nuked because, I don't know, what was that? In the TV show reason, one guy got mad at his wife for not liking him and he nuked the fucking city. It's stupid stuff like that. That's just like, so what does this have to do with the world of Fallout, and how is this, like, coherent? It just seems like a plot point that they just thrown in because, they didn't have any other reasons, right? And again, it's odd that they chose specifically the Fallout New Vegas to rewrite and to shit on. Like, they didn't choose anything else. They chose specifically the Fallout that was by Obsidian, the one that everyone universally agrees is just the best out of all of them, excluding 1 and 2. No, I'd say it's even better than 2, right? and because it brought Fallout back to what it was originally supposed to be, whereas 3 just sort of was their attempt at a Fallout, or like Fallout and the classic Bethesda hack and slash idea. And it's not that 3's bad. I just have a lot of concessions. But again, the problem with the TV series is that it just does not feel like Fallout to me. Again, haven't not watched it. Just haven't heard people talk about it. Right? I know I'm not gonna like it without even looking at it, because again, that for reasons I've already said, it goes against the spirit of what Fallout is, and that's what brought me through the whole Fallout series, and that's why I liked it. Cause I liked Elder Scrolls a lot more, but we know where that. Well, I mean, Skyrim, I bought it when it was like $3, and I'm probably gonna replay it and mod it. And I'm modding Fallout 3 just to enjoy the ride because I don't want to play the same damn game over. But yeah, I mean, that's my summation. That's my opinion of the Fallout TV series. If you like the lore and everything, you're probably not gonna like Fallout. But if you've never played the games and you're just going into it with no medium expectations, you're probably gonna like it. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Peace.